Hey there and welcome back. Now today we are going to push some simple startup code in our file and in our project, and we're going to see what all it takes. So we're going to add gitignore, we are going to add composer.json, we're going to add info.yaml. Now a few information about these things before we actually start committing. So when we are creating modules for Drupal 8 and later, getting started. So naming and placing your Drupal modules, let Drupal file know your module info.yaml. So I've read all this documentation. Let me just quickly give you an overview. This file is way more important. So here, before we begin, we want our PHP to identify mistakes and errors. It must always start with a letter. Our module must always start with a letter. It must always contain lowercase letters, scores, no spaces, 50 letters. It should not be all of these fixed terms. These are some reserved keywords and all these things. Now, we're going to make modules like them. And this is file, like what we should include in our file. This is all about that. I do not need this. So let's start, begin, and then we'll come across this one by one. Let's go to our AI recipe generator. Yep, there's a project. Let's go to source code. It should be blank. Yep, it's blank. And now we have this here. So let's just first clone and clone. Um, Please make sure you have the right access. Cloning into could not read from remote access. Okay, we don't have access. Oops. So, so I'll access first. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Now I have access. I'm going to create this here. Nope, 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 nope. We can do that. Okay. I mean, why can't we? We can do that. And it will clone. And it could not push. We still don't have rights. We'll get to that why we don't have rights. And we did have the folder key. So we do not have the permission yet. That is just wait. Okay, yeah, we wanted HTTPS. Of course, my bad, my bad. And by HTTPS, we should be able to. This should work. And yep, it's creating, modifying, change. What's my username? My username is ACK. Now, what's my password? So I fixed the password issue and I actually pushed the code into code. Now let us refresh this and we can have a way better idea. And we should have some code of base. Yes, let's go. We have a README file already there. Now let's just add a few documents here. We can generate this. We can add our AI recipe generator dot info dot YAML. Yeah, we can just go to what do we need? We need something like this. Core version requirement not. So we'll take this as the base code. We'll say AI recipe generator. What's creates recipes using AI. Our package is AI. It's a module. Your we so a quick way to do about is we'll require artificial intelligence in some point. So we're gonna our core requirement is gonna be this 10.5 work. So this is some base information that we'll need. We are not adding any other things like in you we also need to add a few things that's like a dependencies. Oh, we can also add dependencies and here. We are going to add as and when we create our project. In future, we are going to add AI, we are going to add code, we are going to add a lot of things, a lot of different things which are going to be used. This documentation is the same. Like in Drupal 8, we used to write this way, but now the current version uses something like this, which we have copied, and it's everything. Now, it helps also in debugging. So let's say if it is not visible, it should have the machine name. If you remember from our last video, our machine name was the same, AI recipe generator, machine name.info.yaml. AI recipe generator, that is the exact same AI recipe generator info.yaml. So we have named it correctly. In admin modules, the core requirement should be correct, which is correct in our case as well. And the description is empty. We have also added description. So that's great. And we are done with this. Now we are going to create the composer.json. Okay. The way to do is we just put composer in it, and okay. Our name is not going to be this. It's going to be Drupal AI recipe generator. It's great. Description is going to be the same. Creates recipes using AI. Fun. Uh, we need an author right now because there are going to be multiple authors, but I think we should put this. It's minimum stability. Now package type. It's a Drupal module license. So while creating JSON, yeah. So this is another document for creating an add composer.json file, and a PHP module that uses PHP library hosted on packagelist.org. It has only access to that, which we'll see. Should have a composer.json for people downloading using the composer automatically install dependencies. A contributed module that depends on other module has automated tests that run on Drupal CN environment must have a composer.json that expresses these dependencies. We will add all these dependencies, more expressive constraints. This is good. If a module would like to use live reviews with Tugboat, the project must have a composer.json. We do need a that's it. We need all these things. These are the project types that are publicly available. One of the Drupal types should work. We have a module because we are not creating a theme or anything else. So a module. And for custom code, which is typically not available publicly, we can use this. We're going to use module. That's great. We did it. Enter Drupal slash your project name. That is exactly what we did. Rather than having your create Rishikesh.ai, rather than this, a Drupal slash AI generator. That is what we did. Great. And then we have description, concise description for enter. Third, hit enter to enter the default value. You should have prefer one in Git. That's great. When prompted for minimum stability, hit enter to use the default stable value, which we did. Now we have a package type. We have used Drupal module, correct. And license, you must enter GNU or later. Project first on Drupal. That is our goal. And done this. Now, would we require an interactive? Right now, we do not want to add dependencies. This is just a bare minimum bare bones. So we're not going to do any of those. So no, no, uh, nope, nothing else. Can we confirm generation? Uh, yes. Generation. Do we? Would you like to add vendor directory to your Git? No. Yes. Do add, please. Uh, Okay, has it added? Yeah, it has added. So you have four files ready. Git ignore, AI recipe generator info.yaml, we have composer.json added, and we have the repo file. Now, this thing is pretty good. We'll add more and more things here as and when we add uh, dependencies. Even here, we'll add dependencies which will come in the required section. So for now, this is good. Now let us just commit this. Git add all these things. Great. Git commit ini commit. We have added git ignore. We have added AI info.yaml info YAML. and we have added readme. Uh, we have added the composer dot. Wait, all these things should be added. Now git push push. Yep. Move around. Okay, I need password sec. Yep. I entered the password and it did. Oh, now let's just check it out. Uh, it should be there, and that's it. It's fresh. One commit to one branch, and everything is added. Oh, our README is blank. Okay, we'll quickly fix that as well. Okay, the README created. Bit simple. We can add things here. We can finish, or a simple README would be just like this. We can add two paragraphs. We'll update the README as and when we require. This is good. And we can say git add git commit added readme, updated readme rather, or added readme git push screen for my details again and a minute. Yep. Our readme is updated. This should give us the people readme as well. Sample readme. And yes, we have pushed code in our repository. And this is the step one. See you in the next video. And we're going to add a lot of changes to this. Catch you in the next one.